Okay, hopefully this is going to be better. See, y'all don't have to be perfect to do these trainings. Like, I'm opening my screen with you on here. It's just all the things right now. We're just going to do all the things. So I'm going to wait just a minute and see if I can get some peeps to jump on. When you jump on, say hello. Let me know you can hear me. Hopefully. Hello, hello. I see 2 people on. Can you please let me know that you're on so I can see comments? And also, please let me know that I am not breaking up. Hey, Rose. Okay, so I can see comments. That's good. And hopefully I'm not breaking up anymore. Okay, so I have turned off all the things. I turned off all the Wi-Fi, all the things. So now it's just my data plan. So hopefully that's better. As beautiful as this office is, it gets really, really crappy Wi-Fi. And I even tried to do my data plan and that didn't work. So here we are. We're here. All right. So let's go back to what we were saying. All right. So in case we end up deleting that first video, which I think we should, again, my name is Johanna Luna, and I'm here tonight to talk to you about bulk sampling and why we sample. So hello, hello. Okay. All right. So I want to be like respectful of y'all's time, and hopefully we can go ahead. Oh no. Seriously, I swear, if I have to take my samples outside to do this, we will do it. All right. So let's jump into it. Let's not waste any time. All right. So we encourage Scentsy consultants to sample. Why? Because it's effective. Sampling, when done correctly, meaning all steps are taken to meet the end goal, which is a sale. It's very effective in producing and as an income producing activity, excuse me. All right. So sampling simply to make samples and have them sit in your office, not effective. Not an income producing activity, a waste of time and a waste of money. Adding a bunch of stuff to your Amazon cart, which I hope you guys did not do today after I shared an Amazon list, also not effective, even worse than just making them and letting them sit. Don't do that. I want to first, before I talk about samples and making them pretty and all those things, let's talk about the business basics. Let's break down the business basics as to why you sample and the reasons behind sampling, hard facts as to why it's effective for your business, and talk about how and why to sample. Thank you, Rachel. You're so sweet. Okay, so I shared a statistic earlier today that said 73% of consumers are more likely to purchase a product that they've sampled compared to the 25% of consumers that said that they would actually sample a product that they saw in a commercial. As an independent Scentsy consultant who shares mainly on social media maybe, or in videos, maybe you're a YouTube person, whatever you are, your business is shared primarily, you and the way you share is the commercial. So if you're not going to be sampling, you're not going to give people an opportunity to actually try the products, you're the commercial. And if that's the case, then 25% of new potential consumers are going to buy from you versus, what did I say? 73% that would do it if they actually tried the product. Huge difference. Okay, so getting products in their hands is essential. That's the sampling. This is the reason why party packs have taken off. It's the reason why getting products in the consumer's hands has elevated our party income. Okay, it wasn't enough to just go live. It wasn't enough to just go on and share a product demonstration. And worse still is just sharing flyers or images. That's not going to catch somebody's attention. It's not that one-on-one important engagement. I want you to take yourself back to pre-COVID. You go into your local grocery store, Sam's Club, Costco, whatever's near you, and you catch a glimpse of the market employee sampling a tray of something. You don't even know what it is. It doesn't matter if you just ate. You're still intrigued to go check out what it is. Why? People like free stuff. Okay? They like free stuff. They don't care what they're getting. They just like free stuff. So you're intrigued. It doesn't matter if you just had lunch. You came from lunch to go to the grocery store. You see something free. You're intrigued to try it. What's more is you're more likely to actually buy that. Wasn't something on your list. Wasn't something that you came in for. But if it's good and you enjoy it, you're going to buy it. Right? So that, all of that leads us to believe that sampling is effective. So how do we pull that data, that research, and apply it to our business? Samples drive sales at the point of purchase. Listen to me. Samples drive up. Is that better? Somebody tell me if I'm back, because this is important and I want to go back to this. So somebody tell me if I'm back. Am I breaking up? I'm breaking up. Okay. All right. All right, we're going to go for a walk. Y'all going to get a tour of my house. We're going to go for a walk. We're going to try to do this with one hand so we don't drop all the things. Hold, please. Y'all look at what I'm doing, okay? Because I don't want to lose you. Hold, please. I'm going to put you down. Yeah, I'm back, but I don't know how long I'm back for. So let's go for a walk. I'm good, but I can't stand here right now. So you guys can go for a walk with me. You want to take my notes? And we're going to go for a walk. And no one is going to laugh at me if I drop all this stuff. Because I'm doing... All right, hold, please. Let's go out to the deck. Y'all get a tour of my house. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Okay. All right, let's see. Can you guys hear me now? Me and the crickets. Am I back? All right. The bins all over. All right. Yeah, my messy house today. All right. Here we go. Now that I'm sweaty and I'm outside in the heat and humidity, here we go. All right. Are we ready? Yep, this is just what it is. Okay, this is just what it is. All right. Let's go back. Let's start back at samples drive sales at the point of purchase. So 35% of consumers state that they will purchase a product that they sampled in the same shopping trip. So they try the sample right there, they'll buy it right there, right? So how does this relate to your business? If you are, I know the crickets are loud, I'm sorry, I'll yell. If you're putting samples into packages or you're mailing out samples, you have to be super effective with when you are actually going after that follow-up. Okay? You have to follow up with the consumer in the moment that it's still fresh in their mind. Okay? So you want to make sure that you are following up with them and that you're understanding if they've used it or not. Encourage your customers to use it right away. Right? Maybe as soon as they get the product, you text them, tell them what's in there, and then follow up in like a week. Okay, you want to make sure that you're following up appropriately. It is our job to follow up with the customer. It is not our customer's job to remember to give us feedback or to place another order. It's our job to follow up with the customer to get their feedback on the product that we offered them as a sample and to make it easier for them to offer them the convenience of helping them place an order. Okay? We are not Amazon. Our customers are not just going to automatically come to us. Amazon doesn't offer samples. I buy from Amazon on the daily and I never get anything extra in my package. All right? Don't be Amazon. Don't expect them to come to you. You come to them. You could even upgrade your sample selling tactics by offering a coupon with your order. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit, particularly with some of the sampling, because I know somebody had shared feedback that they're very concerned about, recycling and packaging and all of that. I have a workaround for you on some of that. And especially the packaging that costs a little bit more money, I've got a workaround for you. But maybe when providing your sample, offer a 10% off if they purchase that product in their next order. So if you give them a sample of Counter Clean, offer them 10% off the Counter Clean if they purchase Counter Clean in their next order. This is going to A, entice them to use the sample more quickly, and B, it's a build upon marketing tactic that will help you sell that product even more than just providing the sample alone. Trying the product, however, is the important part. People are more driven by the experience to be able to try the product than they ever will be by the discount. Statistics prove this, okay? The try before you buy tactic is loved by the consumer. We know in our industry that it's the smell that sells, right? This is the same thing. People have a hard time purchasing off of description. They want to touch it, they want to feel it, they want to experience and sense it before they commit to it. A lot of you said that you are sampling wax. All right. I sample wax too, but not as often as I sample everything else. Here's why. Our customers are wax and warmer customers. Oh, now the air conditioning is on. Sorry, y'all. Our customers are wax and warmers customers. They're already coming to us for wax and warmers. Most of our customers know about wax and warmers. Our customers don't necessarily know about all of the other products that we offer. That is the number one thing that I hear from people that are either former Scentsy customers that are just coming back or whatever. Now they are trying our products and they're like, whoa, I didn't even know Scentsy had all of this. If you're hearing that, then that means that they haven't tried those things. Why are you going to sample a product to people that are already trying it? They're already buying that product. Sample them other things. Okay? All right. So, let's see. All right. There was a crazy statistic going around a while ago, and I'm sure the numbers have fluctuated a little bit, but nonetheless, it's a crazy statistic, and I don't remember what it was. It was uncomfortably high, though, about how many of our customers do not repeat business. They are not repeat customers. Let me tell you, we all know that fortune is in the follow-up. That's where that came from. If fortune is in the follow-up, if you don't follow up with your customers, how do you expect them to reorder? Do you really expect them to keep your business card? To keep the packaging from your order? I don't keep packaging. I throw it out. I'm not a person that keeps stuff. Or to find you on social media or to go to your PWS to remember the PWS URL. Come on. They're not going to remember that stuff. So it's your job to follow up. Customer retention is important. Great customer service is the number one driver for retention. Studies show that with the customer turnover rate, that one retained customer is worth the value of 7 new customers. Let me repeat that. Studies show that with the way that customer turnover occurs across all industries, that the retention of one loyal, solid customer is worth the value of 7 new customers. Okay? So, with that in mind, can you afford to not retain your customers? Can you afford to not provide the best customer service out there so that you retain your customers? The answer is no. You absolutely need it. The same study showed that you have a likelihood of 60 to 70% chance to sell again to an existing customer that's happy compared to the 5 to 20% chance that you have to sell to a prospective customer, to someone that's watching you. I'm sorry, but 60% is a lot better than 5. You have to follow up. You have to provide great customer service. And sampling products is one of the many ways that you're going to provide great customer service. This provides a valuable marketing feedback when you follow up with customers. It gives us a chance to know our customers better, to understand their likes and their dislikes, to understand who they are as people. Something as simple as I'm not a bath person tells you a lot about your customer, right? Use that feedback and keep track of it. It's important. It's also a one-on-one opportunity to create valuable relationships. When you're following up one-on-one, be it text message, Facebook Messenger, phone call, whatever, and you are following up with that person on a personal basis about their order and the things that you are providing to them as a sample, those things matter because it's a one-on-one communication. It's a lot harder to avoid that than it is a blast email or a blast text. It's quite another thing to try to ignore someone who offered you something free and is just trying to make sure that you loved what they offered you. People don't do that, okay? They're not going to ignore you when you're kind to them. Some might, but most won't. But if you're just blasting your customers out there or you're just posting on Facebook about products and you think that that's going to earn you business, it's not going to earn you business. let's shift a little bit and talk about the cost of sampling. Nothing comes for free, obviously, right? This is a business. If you are here, I hope that you're here because you're looking to start treating this as a business or elevating your business this fall, and you're not here so that you can just start handing out samples for free. Okay? That's just giving away free product. I'm not here to give you a lesson in business or how to manage a proper P&L spreadsheet. That's a whole nother training for another day. But I am here to talk to you about what you should be investing in your business and what you should not be doing. As I said earlier, we do not want you just adding to cart and doing a bunch of things. We don't want you coming in as a certified consultant where you're only making a couple of $100s a month and going out and spending $400 on stuff to make samples. We're not going to do that, okay? We're going to spend our Scentsy money on family, not our family money on Scentsy, and we're going to invest back in our business wisely. And we're going to start that at 10%. You're not going to invest more than 10% back into your business. It's just foolishness. But if you're accurately running a business, if you're actually running a business and you're trying to build this thing, please know that what you make is not truly what you make, right? Like if your paycheck's $1,000, you didn't actually make $1,000. All right? Because there's overhead, there's expenses that are related to a business. I'm here to tell you that you're supposed to be investing back into your business, but doing it wisely. No more than 10%. If you make $1,000 in a month, you are going to invest 10% back. That gives you $100 to invest back in your business. Now, you need to think wisely about how you're going to spend that $100. You have your website. You may have Amy, Sell by Amy, or whatever we're calling that thing today. You may have other subscriptions that you pay for your business. Scent and Warmer of the month. As you see, $100 doesn't go very far. So you're not going to try to go and do everything I'm going to show you today. That's not smart. That's not good business, and that is not going to set you up for success. We're not going to do that. I'm going to tell you ways to break this down to make it easier for you, and I'm going to give you some ideas on how you can do this to save yourself some money. All right. I don't want you coming on here and comparing yourself if you're a newer consultant or even if you are a director to me. Okay? I've been doing this for 4 years. I'm an SSD. I've got a team of 350 people. If that doesn't sound like your business, don't try to duplicate this exactly as you're going to see it. No one is telling you to do that. Hear me. No one is telling you to do that. Start small. Start smart. Focus on 2 to 5 products and build from there. Use host rewards to purchase products of samples instead of paying for them in the success store. Did you just hear what I said? Some of you are out there, you're not making a lot of money yet, and you're going and paying $1 per product. $1 per sample. We ain't got it like that yet. So we're not going to do it like that. We're going to use host rewards, and we're going to get ourselves a tub of washer whiffs for free or half off. And we're going to make more samples than what we're even paying for. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Use cash that you have coming in, your 10%, to invest in the packaging that you're going to need. If you get your products for free or half off, you can invest more money elsewhere. Even if you do have to pay, listen to me, even if you do have to pay $30 for a tub of washer whiffs, right? The crickets are mad. $30 for a tub of washer whiffs. You're going to get 40 to 50 washer whiff samples out of that $30 tub of washer whiffs, and you're making 20 to 30% back on that tub of washer whiffs. You see what I'm saying here? Okay, you see that difference other than paying $1 per sample? That's foolishness. Okay. I'm going to show you what I sample. Got a few things here to share with you. We'll save that one for last. So, I love washer whiffs because I can get a whole lot of washer whiff samples for not a lot of money. Yeah, the crickets are cheering. All right, so I can get a whole lot of washer whiff samples. I'm going to hold this steady. If you want to take a screenshot, by all means, go ahead. All right, I'm not going to share my labels. I worked hard on creating my labels, and it's what sets me apart in my business. So I'm not going to share the templates, but I will show you very clear pictures. Take a screenshot if you want, and go ahead and recreate for yourself. I make all of my labels, all of them, in Avery, Avery.com. You can design your own templates. They will even give you some designs to help you get started. That makes it easy, okay? That makes it easy. Plus, the template is exactly what it's supposed to be. I don't have to worry about having the wrong template. I'm going to be real honest with you. I stopped using generic labels because sometimes they're a little off. If I buy the Avery labels on Amazon and I use the Avery templates, I have no issues, okay? Washer whiffs. We'll save that. We'll come back to that. Scentsy Soak. Let me tell you about Scentsy Soak. Stop sampling tiny bits of Scentsy Soak. You're not even giving them enough for a foot soak, and you're wondering why they're not buying the product. They're not buying the products because they're not getting the product as it's intended. If Scentsy says use a cup of washer whiffs, you better be putting a cup of washer whiffs. Why I love these packages is because this can lay really, really flat. This doesn't look like a whole lot, but it is. Crystal, I shared earlier today a Amazon sheet that told you what samples I use or what labels I use, and so then you just use the template. All of that information, Roseanne, is in the Amazon sheet that I shared earlier. I shared every single package, every single bag. So that's all in there, okay? Take a look in that. But you want to make sure that you're sampling what's intended to be sampled. You want to make sure that when you're giving washer whiffs, you're giving enough for one really big load, okay? If you give enough for a small load and they use it on a big load of towels, it's not going to smell good. And then guess what's going to happen? They're going to think the product's crap, all right? Don't do that. Don't be stingy with your samples. Get your products for free. Use your party rewards. You should always have open parties for yourself that you're collecting orders in. Stop giving away free shipping. I'm going to tell you something here, okay? I'm going to say something that people aren't going to like, but I don't really care, okay? Stop giving your customers free shipping if you don't have your business off the ground yet. Let me repeat that. Stop giving your customers free shipping if you don't have your business off the ground yet. If you're using all of your free shipping, or every time you're closing an order, you're providing free shipping, instead of using it to build up host rewards so that you can get your business off the ground with samples, that's not smart business. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Collect orders together, put it in as an individual order, attach it to a party. You can still give discounted shipping without giving free shipping. Okay? All right. An important thing to mention, these are my sugar scrub samples. I'll show you this. You want to use a QR code. Guys, I'm not going into how to make a QR code. Google it. Please Google it. QR code so that they can look at the product, at the ingredients. Okay? That way, especially anything that's going on the body, going on the skin, you want to make sure that they can get to the ingredients very quickly. Okay? If anything were to change, you don't have to worry about it. It's right there. Okay? All of the stuff, the scents. And then give them other scents to look at. Okay? Look at other scents. Like, this is hibiscus pineapple. Maybe somebody doesn't like to smell like a Dole Whip. They don't want this. So they're going to smell like something else. They like the product. They like the way it made their skin feel. They want a different scent. This, it says right here, scan this code with your phone's camera to order to see other scents or for ingredients. Okay? I give them this little scooper because this is bougie. Okay? I like the stuff bougie. I like it looking cute. Not necessary if you don't want to, okay? Y'all buying all my bags up? I'm not going to be able to get more bags? Megan. Oh, no. See, that's what I get for sharing, y'all. I'm not going to be able to restock. Just kidding. We'll find something else. Find something else. Just Google, like, Mylar bags. It'll be fine. We'll all survive. All right. Some of y'all were adding to cart before you saw the live. There were stuff earlier today when I was making that list. All right. Use the right containers. Use the containers that you guys need to use for this. For example, the bathroom cleaner, I use a foaming container. All right, because our bathroom cleaner is activated when it's foamed. All right, that's how it helps break down that soap scum. So you need a thing. I'm not going to pay for a trigger. When I told you guys earlier that you can offer discounts for these, I will offer my customer $1 off their next bathroom cleaner if they return this to me. If they return the bottle to me, that's what Crystal. If they return this to me, I can reuse it to make more bathroom cleaner samples. And It saves me money. It saves them money. I can use host rewards to get them their discounts. It really doesn't cost me anything, but then I don't have to buy new sample things, right? And then I know it's going to come back to me empty. So I do that. Oh, I left my other thing upstairs. I was going to show you guys the thin things that I do for counter clean, but that's what happens when I had to come out here. All right, so this is my Scentsy Fresh. You can use these bottles for counter clean too. These are like 1 ounce bottles. I also use the really thin 5 ml. I was going to show you guys that. I had cotton cleanups to show you guys. I just didn't bring them all out. So I apologize because I was trying to get everything down here to show you. Those are like simpler, different things, right? Those are simple. And I know some of you are probably like, that's simple. Yes, that's simple. All right. This is giving one product, right? I might throw this in there, maybe some washer whiffs. If it's a good customer who has spent over $50 with me, I will usually throw like 3 products. I always do 1 to 3 samples in their bag, 1 to 3 samples in their bag. And it might be different things. All right. What's some suggesting on getting them back? Do they ship back? All right, so when I'm talking about something like that bathroom cleaner, I'm not going to ship that. All right, I don't ship everything to my customers. Scentsy Club customers, I'll do like a packet once in a while. But I will ship something like this that ships really, really easy. But like bathroom cleaners and stuff, that's stuff that I'll put in local orders. All right, so there's that. All right, so these containers I got from Home Goods. You can buy them at Bed Bath & Beyond. They're iDesign brand, and they're just hinged storage containers. This is actually my overflow. This is like the extra stuff that didn't fit in those drawers. All of my containers, Heather, are from Amazon. I shared a Amazon shopping list over there. And then, yeah, Crystal, listen, my samples didn't always look like this, okay? Yeah, sorry. If you're talking about how they send I just take them back the next time they're placing an order. Like the next time they pick up an order, they bring me their other ones. That's how it works. All right, so these are my favorite samples that I've made. These are the type of things that will only go to VIP customers who are known spenders. Listen to me. Known spenders and who are local pickups, and I know them personally. Okay, so think about like my neighbors, whoever, right? Local customers who I know who are going to pick up. This is like when I do something extra. When I really want to thank a customer for buying, I'm not going to give them a counter clean sample. I'm going to give them something like this, okay? I give out samples with every order that's picked up, okay? And if they are shipped customers, I might send them like a Scentsy Soak sample or a dryer disc sample, but usually I send scent circles or like the rub and smell stickers, okay? This is a little bit extra. This is a complete pet line sample, okay? This again is for VIPs. They're gonna get all 3 lines, again, because I want them to buy this stuff from us, all right? Or I might give one of these to like the dog groomer. Like my mother-in-law has the dog. That's a long story. But anyway, I would give this to a dog groomer. But it has milk bones in it. All right. And then 1 of each of the samples. Guys, I don't fill them all the way up. All right. I am not generous with potential customers. I am generous with customers who are known spenders. Okay? Hear me again. I am generous with customers who are known spenders. I do not sample out just to sample. I used to do that when I first started. I used to go out and give all the things away. I used to post on my Facebook page, oh, hey, who's got dogs? Who needs pet samples? And then pay all this money to ship this stuff. I don't do that anymore. I don't. And I don't feel bad about it because this is a business and it's costing me money. So I only give away stuff to people that are spending money with me. Other than that, they might get a wax sample. One more thing I will share about wax samples. You can do wax samples 3 ways if you're going to do them. So in the warmer months, I will do a felt sample. We all know that's easier. I don't use the felt samples from the Success Store. They soak up too much wax. I'm too stingy, especially with wax. I am stingy. And the reason is because I know that they're going to buy wax. All I need them to do is smell it. That's it. That's all I need them to do. So crinkle cut, the molds that I use, I shared with you guys in that Amazon thing, are the super, super tiny little molds. Those are for pickups. I don't do wax samples other than the scent of the month. For the new catalog releases, I use the rub and smell stickers because I can include those with my parties and everything else. That is what I do. I do not just give away things just to give away. If you are giving away products, I am going to end this with this. If you are doing samples, and even like, let's not even talk about they just sat in your office because that's a true waste of money and we're not going to talk about that. But if you are doing samples and you are giving them away and you are not following up with your customers, you are not following up with them, you are not checking in with whether or not they want to order, you are not offering them the convenience of helping you place an order, or you are giving away stuff that they are already buying, all you're doing is giving away free products. All you are doing is giving away free product. You are not marketing new products. The reason you sample is so that people can try new things. Don't give your customer who buys all the counter clean a counter clean sample. If you're saying duh to that, why don't you look at wax the same way? Okay? So, I'm going to leave you with all of that. Think about what you're going to do when you're going to sample. Start small. Start 3 to 5 product categories. If you have local team members, you can also do a sample making night. Go ahead and like do an add to cart day, right? Figure out what it's going to cost to make all these samples across the board. And maybe you get together with 5 team members. There's 5 of you. And instead of making 50 samples to have, you each make 10 samples across the board, right? You each get to take them. Split the cost. Split the samples. If you have a newer business and you don't have a ton of orders coming in, then you don't need to worry about having 50 samples across every single product category, right? Because you're not going to use them that fast. Do I sample more than one product in the same scent category? Yes and no. It depends on what I have. Sometimes I will do that. Sometimes I don't. I have a bulk sample spreadsheet that somebody else made. I'm not even sure who made it, to be honest with you. It wasn't my work. I will share it, though, in the group after I finish this live. And what I do is I just fill it out. And like right now, I have sampled enough. Like I said, these are my overflows. Okay, this is overflow. The ones in the drawer, those are my actual samples. So like I have like 50 dish soap samples, 50 counter clean samples. I am not going to need to make samples again for probably 4 to 6 months. So I have enough samples now to carry me through the rest of the, probably a good majority of the catalog season. All right. What would I put in a typical sample pack? If you're talking about like a party pack, that's like the only way I do a sample pack. A party pack. I have that video on my YouTube. You can take a look at that. But I include a lot of stuff in a party pack. So depending on how many parties I have booked in a month is how much I might actually go through. So if, you know, like probably September, October, I'm going to book a lot more like online Facebook parties. That's when I will go through samples. If I book any vendor events, I will sample out some things, but I don't sample out everything. Okay? Like that's just not smart marketing. And then you want to think about where you're marketing different products. Okay? Think about where you're marketing different products. Some of the places where you might want to market products is your dog groomer. Take them some pet samples, right? And allow them to sample those out. If I were you, I would also do a drawing box right next to it, right? So this is how I would sample it out. I would do a drawing box right next to it to earn some free product. And you got to be careful. Don't, be careful with what you're doing. Don't be getting yourself into compliance. but collect information. If you're just sampling out with no way to follow up, that's not smart. So, anywhere else you can follow me for more tips and reality checks. You are so cute, Whitney. You can follow my YouTube channel. You can follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, wherever. I'm not really, just look at my name, Johanna Luna Sensi, on YouTube. I don't really follow Instagram. I'm too old. I need to get better at Instagram. That's an excuse, and I need to get better. If there's anything else that you guys, have questions on, let me know. I think that one of the best things that you can do is there's no shortcuts in this business. I'm just going to be honest. I saw somebody asked about a follow-up system. I would totally make sure that when you are following up with customers, this is why it's so smart to start small and to start by sampling out 2 to 3 products. Because if you just do 2 to 3 product lines a month, right? Or whatever you're doing, you focus on bulk sampling this month, and that's what you're giving out. It makes your follow-ups a lot easier, so that when you're following up in 2 weeks, you know what you're asking about, because you know what you put in those orders. Part of the key to a successful follow-up is following up quickly. Most people are ready to place their order within 7 to 10 days of receiving their last order. Some of y'all are so worried about following up and bugging customers that you are literally missing the opportunity to make more money. So don't do that. Don't do that, okay? I'm on Instagram, Faith. I'm on Instagram. I always forget to post on Instagram first because it'll do Facebook for me. So I create double work, and I got to be smarter about that. Can't do it all. You know what I mean? Can't do it all. So thank you guys for joining me. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for the messy tour of my house. I apologize. How many cents do I make per product? You can see that information, Susan. It's in the Amazon shopping list. I told you guys exactly how much product samples I get out of each thing. It'll depend on the size of package you use and also what size. Obviously a tub of washer whiffs is going to get you a whole lot more samples than a little canister, but that is all, that's all there. So hopefully all of this helps. Please start small. Crawl before you walk, walk before you run. We don't want anybody quitting their business this fall because you tried to do all the things. Okay? Don't do all the things. Don't go out spending more money than you're making. That's just foolishness. But you should be investing more money back in. You should be investing more money back in. Make sure that you're putting aside money for Uncle Sam, and make sure that you're investing more money into your business. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will go ahead and post that bulk sample spreadsheet. Again, I don't know who made it, so if you made it, thank you so much. I use it all the time in my business, and I love it.